Hey there YouTube! In this video I'll be adding windows to the lids in my new Ecosphere containers. I really like the containers except for the fact that they didn't have clear tops. Since I was pretty sure it would be impossible to find the same containers with clear lids somewhere, I decided to make them on my own with whatever I had available. The only materials I purchased were this Lexan sheet for the clear top and some caulk to adhere it. At first I tried to use my Dremel tool, but as I expected, it created more of a mess than anything. After a little while, I figured out I could just use a pair of scissors. Lexan is pretty thin, and I should have thought of it at the beginning, but I wasn't sure if it was going to dull the scissors too much. One thing I do want to point out is none of this work is perfect, so if you're looking for clean edges or perfect circles, then definitely don't follow this. I was just trying to get it done quickly and cheaply without having to get any other specialized tools. So once I had the windows where I wanted them and sanded up and clean, it was time for the metal lids, and this was even harder. I tried a few different techniques, going back and forth between my Dremel tool and some hand tools I had, and it ended up that the Dremel tool was the best option. It didn't give like a perfect cut because I didn't have anything clamped down, but it was good enough. Oh, and also, ignore everything I do when it comes to safety. I was wearing safety glasses and some ear protection as well, but when it comes to really sharp edges, for some reason I've never really had a problem with cutting myself, so I am pretty risky when it comes to that. And apparently when it came to sanding these lids, I didn't really care about catching myself on fire either. When it came to the caulk, I just picked out something that was going to be clear and something that was going to resist mold. After a day, the caulk was mostly dry. The downside to using something like caulk, which takes a long time to cure, is unfortunately the moisture from the caulk was sitting on the raw edge of the metal for so long that it caused some rust spots. And I figured now was as good of a time as any to seal up my original Ecosphere. I'm still letting the ecosystem in the pond Ecosphere kind of settle in, but this one has been long overdue. and I promise I'll do an update on this guy really soon. I'm really happy to have the container that I really like with the clear lid so I can get as much light in there as possible. Well, that's it. Be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all my little ecosystems. See you next time.